Hello, y'all. Y'all can tell I've been watching Q Eat with Q. Hello, how she doing? Y'all, that's a hot mess story, but y'all, sometimes my heart breaks for women that have to find love. It breaks that you have to find love in all the weird places. Okay, not the wrong places, just the weird places. Okay. So yeah, and I wasn't really trying to use it, but came out of my mouth like hello. So I hope y'all doing wonderful. Christmas just passed. I'm so glad. Well, y'all, it's not even about a gladness that I'm glad that Christmas passed. It's okay. Christmas is another day. As older you get, it's just another day. Okay. And it's like the day for children that they waited for, and then they're bored. That's the kicker. That my son was like, I'm bored. Like, how? And this boy actually had two Christmases that he could look forward to. He had one with me, and then he had one with my parents. And when I tell you, it was like, I'm bored. Like, next time we'll buy you a shower. Okay, you can go out in space and see how bored you are. Um, but I think I did good. Hey Toy, I think I did good this year. I think I did good. Yes, I did good this year. Okay, sometimes you got to pat yourself on the back and say I did good. I didn't go bankrupt, not yet. But last night I did a live, but I did not publish it. So basically, I was a little butt hurt because I bought my son all these great sons, and y'all, that is my toddler. I bought him all these great toys, and then he found one toy. Y'all don't do stocking stuffers. I do tree stuffers. I put everything that you put in a stocking stuffer inside the tree, and then when my kids take it down that day or whenever they take it down, they got their stuff. But the only thing I don't put in that stocking stuffer is definitely candy or food and stuff like that. Apples and oranges and nuts. That's around the house. That's like on a table. So there's no point. But I basically put all the stocking stuffers that you would put in the stocking, I put in the tray. So yeah, that haven't been down. So but my son found a toy from Dollar Tree. And when I told y'all he played with that thing for about 5 hours on Christmas Day, I was kind of butthurt, y'all. And he had all the big dinosaurs because he now he's into dinosaurs, and he's like, rah. And I was like, can you talk? He can row, but he can't talk. I'm tired of this style language. Now he's forcing us to do his language. I'm like, no, that's not how it's supposed to go down to do. But either way, um, I'm so happy. But today I came across Just Jazzy video, and I don't know if y'all know I had teen issues, and I probably will still have teen issues until my toddler becomes an adult. Um, I must say that one thing I'm gonna tell you one thing, and that's your channel, Jazzy, and this is not a bashing video. This is not putting anybody down, because being a parent is extremely hard for anybody. It's extremely hard. Nobody has the secret weapon or the secret sauce to be a parent and raise healthy, mindful children. Nobody has that sauce. We can be with the iron fist, and that's how you can keep your kids in line. You can throw your hands up, that can keep your kids in line. Whatever it is, a lot of us don't know it. So for some people that will say, oh, because you're a single mother, no. I'm gonna tell you something. Statistics shows that there's more teen pregnancies in a two household than in a single household. All right, there's more dropout rates on a two household family, two household parent than a single household. So at the end of the day, we can't look at this lady and say, hey, it's because she is a single mother or whatever her alternative lifestyle is. We all deal with, if we have children, we deal with teen issues. Jazzy, I must say that you never come across to me as a bad parent. Okay. Um, pregnancy. Yes, you and I hate to hear people always say, because that's a single mother, that's a household. No, we all have problems as parents. So um there's some of us, we have problems with our children. We may never probably have any problems with our children until they get up of adult age. There's somebody right now, that kid's been making straight A's and honor roll, and now their kid is booked somewhere in Tougaloo jail because they just made a bad decision. The same thing as a 16 or a 10-year-old. So I want to make that clear. First off, her situation, circumstances does not mean that she's a bad parent in any sort of way. All right. But Jazzy, I did go through teen, and I probably still will go through teen issues with my daughter. Um, and I'll be the first to say this. I was a awful mother to her. Looking in, I was an awful mother. When that means is I bought her everything she wanted. I took her to speech. I laughed, but I still could not reach my child. Or maybe for selfish reasons, maybe I couldn't reach her. I didn't give up, but I didn't notice that I missed stages of my child's mother needing. I missed that. And that's how we clash. We clash. I will and my daughter's 15. Um I must say, technology kind of destroyed my mothering to her. It destroyed it. Giving her technology at a young age. I thought that was okay. Y'all, I did. Cell phones. She don't have a cell phone, y'all. She don't have a cell phone. She's not really big on social media. And now, to some people, that sounds so wonderful, like your child is made, but it's something that I miss during her development, that she did not trust me. It's okay, Jazz. I'm not saying that it's too late, but your child is always wanting what you're giving out. So you're giving out motivation, you're helping people, and you were like, what do my child need? I give her ABC. It's not about what you give her, it's what you take away. And sometimes we need to open up that canvas of their life, to sit back and say, how can I help my child to A to B? Now, we can sit here all day long and say, well, your kid's not in sports. You're But I'm gonna be honest with you, and this is tough love. And I really do like Jazzy from y'all. She came to North Carolina, and the county I work at, I was super excited. Like, yeah, y'all might run into just Jazzy at the Compare Food. I was so excited. Maybe you have to say, let me turn this off, turn off technology. What do you want to do? Y'all, I was shocked when I asked my daughter what she wanted to do, y'all. She said she wanted to be a pharmacist. What? You never knew that. Jazz, what are you doing to pushing your daughter to something else? What are you doing to push your daughter to something else? That's Are you putting her in something, Girl Scouts? Are you pushing her into doing something? And sometimes it's not about what they want, it's what you're going to make them do. I can't tell a parent to turn off, give you no cell phones, no this, no that. I can't tell a parent that. But nowadays we became soft as parents and we're giving kids too many options. I remember telling my parents I wanted to be an actress, and the first thing my dad did was make me go exercise. And I was like, "I'm decide I'll be a fat actress." Now I'm really hurting myself in the gym. I don't know where I'm going when I go to the gym now. I'm like, where am I doing? What am I doing? I should have listened to that nut. But we as parents, we just need to push our children. That same energy you pulling into other people, you need to pull into your kid. I don't know how you're going to do it. I don't know where you're going to do it. But sometimes you have to say, I see something in you that you can't see in you. So you need to trust me. You need to trust me. I'm the parent, you're the child. When children know that they can tell you where they're going to go because they don't like the consequences that they put themselves in, yeah, they're not, they don't know what they're doing. That's when she needed you the most. Now, one thing I didn't like about it was you telling us what happened or what was going on or whatever. That's between, y'all. That she's still sensitive. People still see it. You know what I'm saying? I know how angry we are at the moment, but people still see it. Like they still see you. They still have feelings. They're still going through, certain things. Children are finding love where they want to be they want to be companions because they don't know how to balance all this energy. So let me, work this around. Let me find what makes me feel good, what makes me feel bad. They're still growing. She's not, I wish she wasn't so young when you said that. Because I don't know what predators that is watching your channel that's near reachable. What family member that is watching that's okay with the weirdness. Oh shoot, she gets down with the get down. Kids should not have that. As parents, we kind of lose that sense of discernment. I just want to say that I'm not bashing you, but as a parent, you kind of lose that discernment because you're so mad, you're full of emotions. I have to take care of my kid, but there you go, you're putting your kid in harm's way again. I just want to say that that is what it is. Sometimes we parents we say things and like we shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. But my thing is, you go snatch your child up. You snatch your child up. Now, if y'all don't know Jazzy's history, I'm gonna break this down because we don't want to really talk about it, but we need to talk about the elephant in the room. Jazzy, you had children on top of trauma. So whatever you're doing, you feel like it's okay because you didn't get that as a child. You know, please, if I'm quoting this wrong, it seemed like her mother was in and out of some type of addiction or just wasn't stable. Um, and whatever stable means doesn't mean that necessarily they was homeless. She just didn't have a functionable mother at hand at times. So I don't know what is the cause, but that could trigger, you know, your development of your children as well. Um, and it's not your fault. It's nobody's fault. Um, but you're looking at your certain love that you needed your mother to do when you was a kid, so I'm gonna do it to mine. That is when I and you just like Peach McIntyre. She does the same thing. Well, my mom, when I do this for my kids, my mom, she didn't do this for me, and now she still don't understand why she's addicted to gambling. She think it's cute. She don't understand why she's addicted to wood. She just don't understand because she didn't allow, take your child. I'm not saying give her favoritism. I'm not saying treat her badly, but you're the mother. Put her in something. You don't give her as many options and decisions. I know we want to do that so we can rush them into making adult situations for their children. Also, ask them, do they want to be on YouTube? Y'all don't see English. English was the my kid that was sitting in the car seat with the Jazzy video. Not just Jazzy, but my life Jazzy. And one day we was doing a video and he wasn't acting right or he wasn't on cue. And I was like, boy, when I found out how angry I was when he wasn't acting right, I said, turn off this camera and we do not do this again. Now, my son actually wants to do acting. It's crazy. But I don't want no parts of it, y'all. Zero parts of it. Okay? There's no mom manager over here. I will give that to my mother than to me. And dead ass. My dad will do, he will, be there. Like he will have to pay his grandparents. But that's between them and God. Because I felt instantly I lost my child. I did. I saw I lost my child. Now I already lost one. I can't lose this one. I can't lose my and when I say I lost them, that was a state that I was going through. I really never lost my daughter, but we just clashed. Another thing I saw how you said that she was lying. Stop telling people that your child is a liar. Stop. Predators hear that, they will use that against her. Stop telling people she's a liar. She might be. Stop telling strangers she's a liar. Because again, that is a weapon that predator can use against your child. Learn your child's truth. That's the reason why it's so important that y'all YouTube mommies learn your child's truth. Like y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all a funny story. My son lies. He wear glasses. He looks over his glasses and like, huh? You trying to focus on your lie, did you? So I know when he about to lie, or he already he need to look over his glasses. Cause normally he'll talk to me straightforward, okay? So another day I told him, I said, boy, take off your glasses, you are lying to me. Y'all Y'all, kids are funny. Learn your kids' truth. Learn their poker face. Learn their lingo. Learn that. Because when you and your children, there's some things should be offline, and there's certain things that you should cut off. Your teen is normally watching everything you do. Just leave that up there. So if your teen is lying, not saying you are a liar, but what kind of untruth you told those children, what kind of lies they figured out, that all matters. So our kids are a photocopy of us. How much you don't like it. There's some things my daughter would do because I didn't. There's some things they watch. They watch us. They watch every little thing. Nothing slides through them. Now, I yes, and people don't understand how people listen to that. People love hearing parents say negative things about their children because they can use that against them. Girls, I lied. I always hear that. Girls, you be lying. Girl, I always tell my friends, stop telling people your child lies. Because that's the first thing I'm be saying. Where you said out your own mouth, they're liars. And your child actually getting abused and they don't know how to come to you. Learn your kids' truth. Point blank and simple. Learn your children's truth. See, Jazz, you say you had problems with your daughter, and it seemed like nobody couldn't help her. I'll give you a couple pointers. Girl Scouts. Um, find a family member that live bare minimum. And when I mean bare minimum, they gotta have to learn how to do some things. Cause I say my family's on the shore, and unfortunately, all my bare minimum family members passed away. I mean, there's somebody that just passed away that knows how to use a washboard. Probably still had it at the house. Okay. She had a washer and dryer, but hey, she still sold. Not so good, but she still sold. She still made biscuits. She still, and when I say biscuits, not the ones that you pop open and put on the pan. No, she actually made the biscuits. Sometimes our children want to just to cook. Y'all be surprised the troubled children, the simple things they want to just learn how to do. Y'all think I'm joking. The simple they take them to places that make certain things. Start building her interests. You are 13 years old, y'all. We are curious creatures. Y'all think music make them curious? No. Children no longer play after a certain age. They don't play. When I was 13, I was still playing with my cousins. Y'all don't laugh at me. I was still playing with Barbies. And then we had a phone, like we had a phone line, and that was regulated. Like it was like when the street lights came on, I was off the phone. When the street lights came on, I was off the freaking phone, do. Try to do a bare minimum week with your children, Jazzy. That's a good task. Like I said, go get your baby. Go get her. That's your child. I don't care what she says. I don't care what she did yesterday, what she did today. Learn your child's truth, push your child to a different direction. Ask her if she wants to be online. Okay? They might say yes because they know that is your way of you getting it. But sometimes some kids like, I don't like this. You got beautiful girls and a handsome son, and even your girlfriend's little boy is so handsome. But sometimes kids are going through a growing stage, an uncertain stage. Like we all had ugly duckling moments at 13 that she's seeing herself and she's uncertain. I don't care how much baby hair, how much floss they have, or whatever. We're raising these kids so fast, and all she wants to do is still play, get a easy bake oven, but she wants to crochet. Just be mindful of that. Just be mindful, like, hey, you are 13. You're going through stuff. Learn, and y'all, I can't tell you anymore. Y'all parents, stop telling people that your kids are liars or lies. That will save so many kids heartaches. Because there you go. No matter, y'all, like I said, I trust my kids. When I find out the truth, I suddenly start trusting them. Learn your kids' truth. But Jazzy, you are a wonderful mother. I'm gonna tell y'all this: it's hard to raise kids. She's in New York. We see they still got a 2 bedroom house, and that house doesn't look like it's ransacked. It might have ransacked moments, but that house is a home. That's a lot of laughter in that house, y'all, because it's natural laughter, it's natural love. Your child might be going through stages that she's uncertain. Everything is, and we don't know what is going on the outside. And with the therapy thing, I'm gonna say this: kids want to see how important they are. So if a kid tells you, I want to do it by myself, you should say no. But if I can say this and not to be rude, you allow her to do it by herself because you mentally probably are physically go ahead and do it yourself. If sound right, because that was another break from you. Y'all, I'm about to break down because that's how slowly we lose our children. Oh, sure, that's how you feel, but mentally we are in joy because that's like something we don't have to put on our schedule. Now your kid is not going to therapy because she noticed how that wasn't important to you. So why will it be important to me? The BS that we allow our kids and then blame them, but we put that situation down there. Y'all, I didn't realize how much I hate my kids going to school. And y'all don't understand. So one day, my kids got half days, and I'm like, I am not traveling across the world. And y'all, this is an eye opener for me as well. I'm not driving y'all to Tougaloo to go to school to for y'all to get out of school at 12 o'clock. Okay, that's just real talk. And then my daughter was like, I really want to go to school. No, why do you want to go to school on a half day? So when her grades slip, who should get blamed for it? Because she felt instantly that I didn't care about her education to even let her go to school on a half a day. You see how that flips? Y'all, and I this is my walk with my own child. The smallest things your kids try to test us, and we thinking we testing them, knowing we are. How real are we? The same, motivation and you giving other people, you don't even go to therapy with me. Again, this is not a bashing video. Y'all, I'm walking, y'all, when I tell y'all I was a terrible mother to my daughter, I will stand on that. She might say, no, my mom's not bad. But now, as I'm looking back, and I look back at it plenty of times, I was a terrible mother to her. The times that y'all, when I tell y'all, my toddler, he goes to her first. Okay, if I tell him to go eat, he goes looking for her. And she said, "Come on, let's go eat." Excuse me, because she has that nurturing that I never did. I never gave her. My mother gave her that nurturing. I never gave her. Now my son, he's willing. My daughter, she still cuddle with me. She still lay in my bed when I'm not there, but she won't sleep with me. But she'll still lay in the bed when I'm not there, watch TV, and I get so much joy out of that. But when I had my son, English, my baby got pushed away, and she was 6. I don't know if your child ever felt like she was pushed away when you had Faith or Carter, but maybe where does she stand? She's looking around like, where do I go? Who am I? How do I fit in? You might call her, you named her. She might have been your best blessing that you look down at her and you was like, girl, you saved me. But Jazz, she have feelings. She's human. Trust me. These girls out here, we don't want to be doing that. If you think we doing. We scared, we petrified, we are peer pressure, we're everything going on. Peer pressure from here, peer pressure from there. And then on top of it, because I know what I've been doing, peer pressure, this and that. Sometimes we have to say, "Ooh, I need to be a mama this year." Still do your videos. Jazz, I'm not telling you not to do videos. I love Jazzy, just Jazzy videos. I love her cooking. I love her talking, her story time, even though it's long and drawn out. But I love it. Okay. I wouldn't mind you living in North Carolina. But if you can't, I understand. And that county you was at, yeah, we're not going to speak on the county, but yeah, I will do wish you well, and and lots of love. Okay, that's just real talk. But sometimes we're missing elders in this generation. Um, if we have an elder that's very wise, sit under them. That's anybody that got an elder, sit under them. You got somebody that knows how to sew, plant, sit under them. and not this damn YouTube. We don't know how to go back to a source of common sense. We look at certain things and say, okay, that we write certain craziness out. Okay, so my man's supposed to give me flowers twice a week if he likes me, but it's okay if he cheats and beats me. And we write that down, and that's how we guide our life of our love life. Okay, so my son is not spitting on me, cussing. I can laugh. Y'all, when I tell you, we don't parent. YouTube, TikTok, all shows we don't parent. And this is another thing, Jazz. Stop doing trending videos with your girls, with your kids. That's just in general. If you're doing a certain trend video, do it without them. Go find neighbor kids. Um, Only reason why I say that is because they don't know your level. They don't know how to take you. That's y'all, and I'm not lying. I'm being nice, honest, and I'm gonna do another video on Straw Mommy after this. Um, your kids need to know authority. They need to know authority. So if you're doing TikToks and shaking your rum in your front of your kids and kids shaking their rum in the TikTok video, you are no longer authority. You're not a protector. You might be a provider, but you're not an authority or a protector. And then you upload it and say, hey girls, we got 20,000 likes on this video to do. Stop. I'm serious. Ask your daughter, say, hey, I don't know all her names. I know Faith. Faith is my favorite, y'all. I don't know why. She's my favorite. She got this. Faith is my favorite. Okay. When I go, I see Faith, I'll be like, Faith be like, just shenanigans over here. Faith is so laid back. Okay. She might be a firecracker off camera, but she'd be like, it's my way or the highway. That's Faith. Um, Her name really fits her, y'all. But just be authority. Now, sometimes our kids are screaming discipline. Our kids are screaming maturity. Our kids are screaming so much that they know that they need order, discipline. I'm sorry, I'll let you run your household, but my household, my kids don't run the streets. I wish I don't mind my daughter going out, but yeah, I asked my son actually do want to start doing things. My daughter's more like, no, because they fight there. She's more cautious. She's somebody that oversee. Well, she see a bigger picture than just hanging out. My son is more like with crowds. My daughter is like, she's safe. There's plenty of birthday parties that she could go to, and she's safe. She's like, nah, nah. My son, mom, when can I go to roller skating? They got to lock it. Oh, son might bring a gun. Really, you just killed the mood. No, you cannot go. Y'all see where that authority and that structure is. Your kids screaming that. Your kids don't want so much freedom. Yeah, they're not slaves and they're not, you don't beat them up, you know? We treat them right, but they want a little bit of freedom for something out of it. Jazz, give your daughter her trust back. Not all together. Let her own her trust. She'll change, girl. Uh, something of her own. She don't have to share with her sister. She don't have to share, not a room. Because trust me, I think that is outside of it. They understand the circumstances. So when I'm never going to pick on this woman for having 4 kids in a 2 bedroom house. We never pick on her. Y'all, and anybody who does pick on somebody, you're fucking low and you need to find you some type of business. All right. If you know what living in New York is, you better be lucky she don't live in a studio with the bathroom and the kitchen in one room. Okay. But she does what she can. Now, we don't know what happens off the camera, but at the end of the day, your kids understand you're living in the money circumstances. They understand that. They understand it. I promise you. They 100% understand. Kids just need to see their mama cheerleading for them for whatever. You'd be surprised. Like Kayla might want to be a model. She might want to sew clothes. She might want to do whatever. And if you start building and creating that atmosphere for her, that this world is yours, that man right there, he might be cute, he might be fine, but girl, he aged. And y'all, sometimes now when you get to your kids with certain things that they introduce themselves to prematurely, you gotta tell her the real, and not just scare her with pregnancy and STDs. Tell her that boy ain't gonna look like he gonna look like you think he gonna look. One day you gonna be like, I gave him that, I gave him this, and he looked like this. Yes, that's our realness. Show her how how fast life happens. Okay, this girl used to be the queen bee, but now look at her. She can't even fill out her EBT application. Okay, what's that word again? Okay, push your children to a different dimension. This life is going to pass them by. And TikTok, YouTube, y'all, when I tell y'all, when y'all start getting robots, we're going to be more entertained with our robots. Internet what? My robot can make me laugh because I just put a new gadget on it. Y'all get what I'm saying? But yeah, I want to talk about Strong Mommy Chrissy. So I'm gonna get off of here and then we'll talk about Strong Mommy Chrissy because Strong Mommy Chrissy is coming for her. Okay. She's coming for us. Okay. She was smart. Okay. She's coming for us. So we're gonna do Strong Mommy Chrissy in like another, let me say about 5:20. I'm gonna hop on here about no, yeah, 5:20. I'm gonna hop on here and do Strong Mommy Christy. So if y'all hearing this live, I'm about to do a Strong Mommy Christy video. And y'all, I think I'm done because y'all, I'm not gonna do a My Jazzy Life sad edition of those y'all. If y'all don't know My Jazzy Life, y'all go check her out. Okay. But I see why she's sick, y'all. Y'all saw what they did to that gingerbread cookie, and then they decide to eat it. Okay. Not only did Aiden had 2 pieces of cookies on the side of his cheeks, he put one on his head. Y'all, I was like, you can't make this. up if you wanted to. That's the reason why she's sick. She ain't sick, y'all. She's sick. She is real sick because those kids was hungry. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like the only weirdos eat gingerbread and fortune cookies. And y'all don't come for me talking about I like gingerbread and I like fortune cookies. Like I said, weirdo. No, but seriously, kids don't just jump and eat gingerbread cookies. Y'all, ooh, this, I was like, ooh, this smell good. Y'all hungry? Y'all, I can't. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I know I'm not crazy, but y'all know only weird people eat lepers, the black one, and gingerbread and ginger snap and fortune cookies. Try it. Try it. Try it. Just say who. All right. And Judy, I haven't forgot, so I'm gonna do this real quick. Y'all was talking in my live for one, y'all. So I'm a life coach. And, oh, um, yeah, like I said, that should never been in the situation. Um, yeah, and I think everybody wants to be their children's friend. We all want to be our kid's friend. Like I'm your best friend, right? But actually they need to be their forever mom. We need to be a forever parent. Our kids, I always get sad hearing parents say, "Ooh, my son, this is his last year. He got to go. He got to find something." That's the worst time to kick your kids out. That is the worst time. All the shenanigans. Y'all, when I tell y'all, this one lady, I thought she was weird. She had her daughter, we graduated from high school, and her daughter had a curfew. Her curfew was at 10 o'clock. Her mom said, I don't care what you do, long as you're in the house at 10 o'clock. Unless you're in school, and your school should be over by a certain time, and are you working? And I prefer you to not to work past 8 o'clock at night anyway. But in my house, you live here, the doors are shut at 10 o'clock. And that girl we used to go, we used to like, well, say, hey, you want to go out? Mm-mm. This mother wasn't being strict. She gave her discipline that I have now. I always think about this girl and her mom sending her, it's called discipline. And and I remember now, oh, when my door is locked, or if I come in, I can come in at any time, right? But when I'm in the house, we don't do nothing when I lock that door and that ding, 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 those numbers get clicked on that little thing. If they ever get on there, that door is locked. It's called discipline. And trust me, if you don't have discipline in your house, it's out the door. But y'all, let me go and do my thumbnail for Strong Mommy Chrissy. I'll be right back. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Love, love, love. Bye, bye, bye.